Gonna test the audio, test my audio. Test that, test that, test that, test that, test that audio. Test that audio. Did you pour the rest of that can in there? Got my IDO. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am here, ready to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got a frog in my throat. I don't know. I don't know. Getting ready to go. Oof, this matchup. Kitties and Hurricanes. I don't know if the Hurricane. I don't think the Hurricanes are going to catch up. I don't think the Hurricanes have it in them to catch up. Now, of course, the Panthers having a few injured players helps. And for the Panthers right now, with the lead that they have, I mean, 2 games. The hard part about the Hurricanes is that they got a lot of history to distance themselves from. And their team is not built to do that against this Hurricane. The Panthers team. The Panthers team has legitimate all stars on their team. All stars on their team. Don't get me wrong. The Hurricanes have great players. I believe Aho, fantastic player. Svechnikov, great player. Jarvis, great player. But I don't think that they don't have a hockey god on their team. They don't have an S tier player. I think your Aho's are he's like a strong he's an A minus. I'd say your Jarvis might be an A minus. I say Svechnikov would be a B plus, A minus at best. They don't have any A plus, or S tier player on their team. I mean, that's the hard thing too, because you look at the Panthers. I mean, Barkov is very close to being an S tier player. He's at least an A plus player. Kachuk is probably an A minus player. I'd say Reinhardt is an A player. I say Marchand is probably a B plus player. Bobrovsky is an S tier player. Bennett would be an A minus player or even a B plus player. I mean, pick your choice. They have so many players that are just. Seth Jones was playing like a C plus player. Thank you. This team has turned him, or at least the way he's choosing to play with this team. His performance is that of a B plus, A minus player. Also, don't forget you also have Ekblad coming back, who's playing like a B plus play. I mean, you just have so many players on the Panthers. I'm just talking to myself right now before I'm even going live. No, I'm not muted. I just haven't turned on my stream. I was getting ready with my audio, and then I saw my audio was working as I was talking to myself. And then I was like, oh, I guess my stream's probably listening anyways. So I'll go live. Hi, everybody. It's Week Caking tonight. It's Week Caking again. And tonight, we have a hockey game. We have a Stanley Cup hockey game. Stanley Cup Eastern Conference Finals Game 3. Hurricanes and Kitties. Now, for those Kitties, they're up 2-0. And the last game they won 5-0. It was extremely convincing. And now the Hurricanes are choosing to start with a different goaltender. See, they're literally trying to. The red alarm is on for the Hurricanes. They know if they don't win this game, it's practically over. Or they might have a desperation game win. That is something that happens a lot. Panthers, they move that puck up. Or is it coming back? And that's going to be oh my gosh, Seth Jones drives it right to the net. Right there, Bennett shot right in front. The Panthers have already gotten two extremely high danger chances in the first 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So, like I was saying for the Hurricanes, they're using their backup goalie, Kochenkov. Kochenkov. Their starter goalie, Anderson, is now benched. He's not playing, or at least not yet. And that's the hard thing for the Hurricanes. If this goalie change doesn't help, there's nothing they can do to solve the Panthers. Not if they're getting scored. Not if there's nothing they can do to stop themselves from getting scored on. Oh, he got rid of it too quick. Looks like the Panthers are offsides. Like four hit markers on that headshot. He didn't die. Hurricanes dump that puck in. But Kulikov, he gonna take that puck out. He gonna take that puck out. Like I said, Panthers some extreme high danger opportunities for them just to start this hockey game. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I gotta say it in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's Rex. Well, I'm so hyped to have everybody, of course. I'm Week Cake, and you know that, you know that, you know that. When you come here, I do watch parties. We talk hockey. We talk a lot of hockey. Lots of hockey. Here he comes. Seth Jones over to Mikula. He's gonna bounce her to the front. Florida Panthers in their home arena, looking to advance to the Stanley Cup final for the third season in a row. They lost the first time, won the second time, and of course, obviously, would like to win the third time. The Panthers want a legacy similar to that of their across the, I don't know, their 100-mile, I don't know, what would you, Tampa Bay. Florida and their Tampa Bay brethren. They don't they battle a lot. And Tampa Bay has 3 cup wins to their name, 1 cup loss to their name, 3 cup wins. Panthers have 2 cup losses and 1 cup win. Panthers would like another cup. And especially with this team that they have going on, you hate to say it, but they're just a fun team to watch. But I mean, but of course now they got a lot of jokester players, a lot of players that are kind of quite sly with their play, you may say. They got a lot of sly guys. Hey, they've got a little sly guy going on. Schmidt trying to get that puck out of that defensive zone for the Panthers. They want to remain on the attack. Now for the Hurricanes, their biggest problem, is shooting the puck. The last game, they had 2 shots on net sorry, it was 7 shots on net within the first 30 minutes. Can you imagine that? It's just nothing. It's actually just nothing. It's just crazy to think of how many times the Hurricanes have lost in the conference finals. 14 straight game losses in the final, in the conference final. Every time their team gets to the conference final, they decide to quit playing, or they're just not good enough. Bennett with just a disgusting backhand ripper that went far down. It did bounce out, but it looked really scary. That backhander looked super scary, like it was going to go in. Wow. Now, of course, like I was saying, Reinhardt is going to be out for the Panthers, so the Panthers are going to have to make a small line adjustment. But they have so many strong players on their team, they'll be able to figure it out. There's offensive zone, puck drop, face off. Panthers come away with it. Mikula goes around the net, curls, drags, rips one, bounces off Kachenkov. Barkey gets it to the blue line. Seth Jones can't hold that puck. And now Mikula's got to figure out another way to get the puck down the ice. 5 minutes gone from the clock in game 3. And this game is starting to heat up a little bit. 3 shots on net for the Carolina Hurricanes so far. That is a lot better than they did last game. And so they're taking better, more liberties. They're not trying to slow the game down as much as they normally do. They kind of try to slow the game down and just kind of circle you and just kind of wait for an opportunity, or just try to pass around you. And it sometimes it works, but obviously it only works against a certain caliber of team, and eventually it doesn't. Obviously, when they get to the conference final, that play doesn't work. And in regards to, I only think Brindamore has been their coach for maybe like 6 years, maybe 6 seasons. So I think Brindamore is at 10 straight consecutive losses right now, not the full 14. Orlov tries to take a slapper. It bounces and just goes awkwardly into the boards. Saul gets it to the net. Bobrovsky has to hold on to that one. The nuke force. That's what I like about the Panthers. They're always able to adapt quickly because they can depend on more players on their team versus glass cannons. Now, the nuke force, which teams would you say would you compare to that glass cannon that you're speaking to? We're at a commercial break, everybody. The hockey action just started, but we already got our first commercial break. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll keep going on. Ooh, beautiful Sunday. Sunday. Saw you. Racks. Racks for Standy. Nova Lance is giving us racks and dino dances in the chat. We like that. We like that. We like that. What we got going on? Where's the face off? We got to get this game going. Bennett gets waved out of the face off circle. Panthers have it, and they're going to send it up. You can tell that there's a different Hurricanes that came to play today. The Hurricanes team that is playing right in front, shot from Verhaeghe. How did he miss an open net? Bennett can't shoot on a team that's scrambling either. Hurricanes somehow, some way. Seems like a category 9 Hurricane might have 9 lives too because they're surviving so many opportunities. It's crazy. Are they Hurricanes or survivors? I don't know, maybe both. But the way that both of these teams have been playing tonight has actually been insane. Here they come, the Panthers. Oh, she was going to go for the wraparound. Rodriguez was. Kochenkov trips him with his paddle. Are we going to get a pennant, a power play, or a shoot? Penalty shot. That looked painful. Rodriguez was going for it. And Kochenkov tripped him with, ow. But now you're giving the Panthers a power play? That's scary. Panthers, power play. They got Barkov. Ekblad on the left circle. Wow, that's unique. That's a very unique setup, but I'm down for it. Kachuk gets knocked down at the right blue line in the Panthers. But Seth Jones, 1 for 20 at home for the power play for the postseason. That's a 5%. That's really sad. Here they go. They're getting shots to the front of the net. Kachuk tries to drop it back to Seth Jones. Extremely poor communication. And that puck goes way too far back. Way too far back. All right, we got a face-off outside of the zone, I guess, dot. Barkov kind of he wins the face-off, but the puck bounces off the boards and it kind of sends Ekblad, but he couldn't get to it. Panthers reset. 4-on-4 shots, both teams with the same amount of opportunities. However, I got to be honest, those opportunities are not the same. One team has had extreme high danger opportunities. The other team has had some shots. Kachuk from the line. And they're getting a lot of rebounds, a lot of bouncers. Seth Jones keeps the puck in. Panthers working the puck. Rodriguez Tries to get, dude, they got Ekblad there ready to take shots. This is kind of fun to watch. Don't know how the Hurricanes kept that puck. They sent it out. The Hurricanes have done a really impressive job. I'm impressed with their penalty kill so far. Nuke Force, when Kaprizov was out in January and the Wild struggled a bit when teams rely on a few players for their success. Yeah, I completely. That's very difficult. That's very difficult, and there's definitely some teams that are like that need those certain star players to perform, or else they don't perform. Svechnikov skates the puck all the way in. Power play is over. Panthers could not find the opportunities, or at least could not finish them. I think they barely got a shot off. I think they got maybe one shot, maybe two shots. Panthers push it in. They center it, but no one can get there. And the Panthers, all of their attacks have been so dive bomb esque. They pass the puck in, and then they just go for those across ice chips, those across ice passes, and the player just comes streaking out of nowhere. It's been pretty exciting to watch the Panthers just constantly attack the puck. Their ability to remain consistent with their offensive opportunities has been fun. And that's why they're fun to watch. Are we going to get a penalty on Greer? Kachuk takes a slap shot from the blue line and it goes off of the glove of Kochenkov. I'm still trying to remember how to pronounce his name, everybody. Hey, Britt, did you choose to go live on the schedule? Is there a reason? Because my dad's been using the schedule, and you're throwing him off. Oh no! Oh, it makes me sad. Oh, it makes me sad. Pops, come on, Bean. I thought you were. Well, you can't not tell me. Yeah, it's got views. Oh no, Bean. I'm kind of upset because he said that last time. I'm like, what do you mean? And now he's saying it again, which means that there must be a pattern. He finally just figured it out. Now you're throwing him off. And now you could be throwing off a lot of people that are kind of getting ready for it. I mean, and to not tell me, that's also like, that's not good. Another reason why I'm trying to manage my stream more. It's okay, everybody. I'm just trying to get my dad involved in the stream. He figured out how to like find it finally and felt like we had everything working good, but apparently I do a bunch. Well, I mean, I guess I haven't. I don't know how it would have been causing any sort of problems recently because I haven't been logging out of my. Because I do a couple of different streams. That I have a couple of different things I do for my streaming. And so I have to log out of my account, log into other accounts, and sometimes things carry over that shouldn't carry over. Well, the puck is in the Panther zone. They quickly get it out. Less than 10 minutes to go. Less than 10 minutes to go in the first period. Panthers want a goal. Especially the way, oh, there we go. Mikkola backhand from Reinhardt. Not Reinhardt, not Barkov. Reinhardt's not even playing. Barkov scores! And the Panthers begin their bloodlust. It goes off in front of Orlov. Barkov skates in. Mikkola backhands it, goes right off of Orlov. Right off of Orlov's toe. They're on a lead right now. Panthers start with the lead. Here we go. Offsides by the Hurricanes. Orlov is so upset. He's so upset. So upset. I'd be pretty upset too. Panthers flip a puck in. Aaron Ekblad. He's got a big physical presence this season, especially this playoffs. And when I mean physical presence, I also mean elbow. Because his elbow's been insane. He's been just ripping people apart and crushing people. It's been crazy to see. Seth Jones to Migala. Cross ice feed. Panthers jumping on in. Puck is stolen by Lundell. He's trying to get the puck to the center of the ice. And he's got 3 guys on him. Hurricanes with 3 guys on one, just lift the puck out. Why try to keep the puck when there's 1 guy on you? Let's just give it to huge clobbering hit from the Hurricanes. That did not look like that was going to feel good. Svechnikov passes the puck in. And offsides. Offsides. Get back on sides. Drop. And now the Panthers have to get it out of their zone. And they haven't really had a whole lot of trouble with doing that. The Hurricanes have 5 shots on net in the first period. That's a huge improvement from their last game. But if you're a Hurricanes fan, you can't get down on yourself. You got to remember that there's a lot of hockey to be played. Many teams have came down from being down in a series 2-0, and you're down a goal. You got to keep up. Your head on your shoulders. You got to believe that your team can accomplish this right now. You have to do that. Oh, they took a shot away, only down 4 shots now for the Hurricanes, apparently. All my compliments, I have to take them back. Saw it. I was watching. 3-0 from Stroud. Panthers clear the puck. And now the Hurricanes. Oh, in front. Kachuk tries to shoot and jam it in, but Kochenkov saves the puck. Man, that's a hard name to say. Kochenkov. Yeah, I just noticed Kochenkov wasn't even in the picture. Barkov looks like he's about to fall over. Look at that. We got all our cards popping tonight, everybody. How is everyone doing on their Saturday night? Saturday night of Memorial Day weekend. This is week caking. I'm enjoying my life. This week caking. I'm enjoying my life. This is week caking. We're watching playoff hockey on a great weekend. I'm having a great time. In this hockey game, the Panthers are giving us a treat. Dude, I have no interest in this new Superman movie. I'm not going back to underwear Superman. I'm not going back to underwear Superman. Can't do it anymore. Both Batman, all of the superheroes finally got away from the underwear. And now they're all going back to wearing underwear. Dude, makes no sense. Hey, you know what? I think he looks better with a diaper on him. And you're just like, what are you thinking? It's just classic Superman. And we move on from classic Superman. We like classic Superman. Classic Superman exists where he is. Unless they're trying to go for like a whole like 1940s feel. If the movie is set in the 1950s, I get it. That's your only buy. But still, why would you do that to us? Mikola just got on a huge shoulder from Orlov. He sent him to the ground. My God, that looked like that hurt. Hurricanes with their first beautiful controlling opportunity. And a shot, a chip, a redirect into Bobrovsky. That doesn't go. That was the best opportunity for the Hurricanes that I've seen. Mikola got thrashed. Puck dropped. Oh, Hurricanes leave the puck in front. Panthers steal it. There's a Hurricane. That looks like he's in a lot of pain right now. A Hurricane is in a lot of pain. Blake is in a lot of pain right now. He's hunched over. Who knows if he can even breathe? Why did it take so long to give us a replay? Oh, he like crushed his head into the boards. So Blake goes to stop, and Luostarinen, as he's turning, he doesn't stop, and he lets the force of his inertia just go right into the back, and he practically uses Blake's neck to soften his blow against the boards. He doesn't try to. Luostarinen doesn't try to stop at all. He doesn't try to stop at all. He just turns around and expects to hit him with his back. But he hits him with his back, but he crushes his neck. But I think it's also he hooks his stick, and then while he's moving around, yeah, that was a pretty scary board. Eetu Luostarinen given a game misconduct. 5-minute major penalty and a game misconduct. Misconduct. I mean, he's kicked out. You will not see Eetu Luostarinen tonight. 5-minute major. I'm not sure. Boarding. So you get 15 minutes of penalties right there. Well, at least the player does. And here we go. Hurricanes are controlling it, but there's already a little bit of a board battle. Gostisbehere can't keep the puck in. Of course, Gostisbehere and Marchand have had their back and forth this series. Of course, Gostisbehere shooting the puck at Marchand. And then Gostisbehere And then Marchand cross-checking Gostisbehere the previous game. So they've been getting back at each other game after game after game. Hockey game has resumed. Jarvis gets the puck over the blue line. Hurricanes getting shots now. Puck gets cleared down the ice. Hurricanes got to figure it out again. Gostisbehere. It's over the line. Hurricanes push the puck along. Gostisbehere sends it back in. Svechnikov, he sends it to the other circle, but it doesn't get too far, as it actually goes further than it was supposed to go. And the Panthers cleared it, but the puck's back in. A minute and a half off of the power play. Burns passes the puck around, and the Hurricanes, they're trying to use their speed to confuse the Panthers right now, and they're doing a fantastic job passing the puck. Oh, and right as I say that, their sixth pass in a row does not connect. Go Kitties, that's what I was saying. Go Kitties. Oh, we barely lost that last hard point. The Hurricanes continue to attack, but the Panthers have defended it for 3 full minutes. The Hurricanes got a few opportunities, but this period is over. Hurricanes are going to start the second period on the power play. They're going to have 2 minutes of that power play. Panthers trying to intimidate their opponents by skating up to them at the end. All right, everybody. When we come back for the second period, we'll go into more stats for the first period, and we'll open a hockey pack. I'll see everybody back soon. It's weekend. It's Memorial Weekend. I'll see you soon. Yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mom, ready. Mom, ready. Yeah. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's pop off. Here we go. Here we go. NHL Stanley Cup playoff hockey Eastern Conference Final, Game 3. Kitties up 1-0 going into the second period. However, the Hurricanes have a 2-minute power play. Well, about a minute 57, I believe, left on their power play. From a 5-minute major after Lukarinen, Eetu Lukarinen. Oh my God, how many times did it take me to say that? Like 9 times, 6 times? Eetu Lukarinen, and I like the Panthers. He boarded Blake on the Hurricanes, and it was bad. It was real bad. He got crushed real bad. And when I mean real bad, I mean real like crushed. And so now we get to see if the Hurricanes can figure it out, get a goal, have something to cling on, have something to believe on. But if the Hurricanes don't score on a 5-minute major once, that is not a good look for that team, right? That's a real bad look for that team if they cannot score on a 5-minute major. Drop that puck. Kitties. Dumb that puck. Oh, the Panthers with some shorthanded opportunities right off the start. And Kochenkov looks like he's already had to make a rolling save. Oh, that's not good. Here we go, everybody. Lock in, lock in, lock in. We got some more hockey. It's behind Bobrovsky. Panthers, 2-on-1. Here they come. Marchand across the ice. Oh, Lundell didn't take the shot. He tried to pass back. The Panthers, so far with just as many, if not more, high danger chances during this 5-minute major. Speaking of that, we're in the last minute of, and the Panthers are coming away for another 2-on-1. And again, they can't get the pass off. Hurricanes had the best chance right there on that zone entry. Oh, he's definitely dead if he goes for that pass. 35 seconds left in the power play. The Hurricanes are in the offensive zone. Hurricanes win the faceoff. Burns. High blue line. My bad. No, Panthers just immediately take it away, and Mikkola just takes it all the way down the ice. And if you're the Hurricanes right now, I don't know what you're. You're a Hurricanes fan right now, and the Panthers just killed off that 5-minute major. How are you feeling? Oh, now you take a penalty for cross-checking Seth Jones and breaking some ribs. Mama's 9-0. He hasn't died. Oh. Well, this could definitely change the momentum real quick. Panthers get a shot right off the faceoff, and Kochenkov is just going to smother that puck. We're still 4-on-4. They have Vivid still has no kills. Mac has 1 kills. Mama has 9. That's just insane. Down, skates that puck in. The Hurricanes playing just as good defense as the Panthers did during that penalty kill on there so far. Panthers gonna attack. See if what Rodriguez can do as he gives it to Barkov. Puck is over the blue line. Kachuk to Rodriguez. And Kachuk can't hold the puck in. 2-on-1 for the Hurricanes. Shot by Martinuk. But it went wide. Panthers making mistakes. And these mistakes are not like, I feel like the Panthers are too relaxed right now. I feel like they're way too relaxed. Like, oh, whether we get it on this power play or not, it's all right. We'll figure out something. We're already winning. It kind of feels like that's their mentality. It just doesn't feel like they got like a lot of skip to their step right now. Mama killed Mac. That's so funny. Marchand. It's the puck in front, but the Panthers can't control it. No, they can't. They got to come back out to the neutral zone and reset. 10 shots for the Panthers, 7 for the Hurricanes. Let's see how many they have this period. No shots so far in the second period for the Hurricanes. That means they didn't get anything on that 2 minutes of their power play, which is really sad. Panthers have it in front. Kochenkov's on his belly. Looks like Slavin just lifts it on out, though. 10-0. Panthers trying to get the puck out of their zone now. They're going to flip it into the Hurricane zone. And they try to control the puck now. Seth Jones sends it back in around the boards to Nosek. The puck does come out. And now the Panthers are offsides. Oh my God, they're getting crushed. Mama's 11-0, 10-0. Oh, all right, Panthers marching up. They get the puck in, but Brett Burns is the one that receives the puck. Brent Burns to Kotaniemi, but it does bounce off the boards instead. And the puck does come to the neutral ice. 5.5 minutes off of the second period. Power plays for both teams. Both teams inefficient with their power play this period. Panthers continue to struggle on their power play in their home building. It's just more difficult for them with their fans, apparently. And now the Hurricanes with their first control. It feels like they're starting to get a little bit of confidence right here with some of their passing. They're doing everything they can to keep the puck in. Whoa, Hurricanes get a high danger shot. It's flawless. There they go. They're still alive. Puck's over. Bobrovsky can't get to it, but he tried. Hurricanes get the puck to Bobrovsky. He lays on it. All right, chat. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. This game, this hockey game right now that's going on. Do we feel that it's going to be a blowout? Do you think it's going to be like a one goal Cold War? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me in the chat. As we're in a commercial break. Oh, now the scoreboard's gone. It's pro. Oh, I don't want to watch that. We're also watching some competitive Call of Duty right now. Novaland, the mod and myself are. Cha, agreed. All right, everybody. So the other thing, let's talk about the other series that's going on, right? The Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars. The Dallas Stars came back in the first game, scored 3 power play goals, scored them in 6 minutes in a row, back to back to back. I ended up coming out and winning that game. But this last game, the Oilers win 3-0. They crushed them. They crushed them. The Stars couldn't do a thing. Wow, they lost. Here we go. Game is on. Hurricanes taking shots at Bobrovsky, but he's gloving them pucks. The Dallas Stars losing that game in that fashion is scary, considering that that was their last home game before they go. And for now, they'll be back for game five for sure. Excuse me. But the fact that the next 2 games are away could be a little concerning. You're not in your element, and you have to perform. And you have to perform at a high pace. I think the Stars are trying to figure out how to work together, how to be efficient together with some players returning from injury. I think that was really really big for them. Those players returning from injury. For Hagee, all alone, takes a shot. I think it just went off the boards or something. I don't know. It said it was an 89-mile-an-hour slap shot, but he missed it. But the Stars, I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up with the Oilers. I mean, I feel like it's going to go to 7 games, but that last game felt so convincing. Now, Pete DeBoer, I feel like is an extreme. Oh, we got some chats. The nuke force. Well, 4 second period started. I thought the power play about that power play and how badly he checked would fire them up. Yeah, exactly. I thought the way that player got crushed, the way he got crumpled, that may have gave the other team a little bit more hope, but it didn't. It didn't really give them much hope, and they didn't get anything. They still haven't gotten anything. They have 10 shots on goal, which is, I mean, the Panthers have 11, so it's comparative. It's not like the Panthers have 25 shots on goal and you have 5, because that's embarrassing. Forsling taking shots. The Panthers trying to find any opportunity they can get, any bounce they can get. Any bounce the Panthers can get. That's what they want. Stretch pass for Stankoven. Stankoven to Martinuk. Try to make something happen. Orlov joins the play. Stankoven on the left circle. Sends it back to Orlov. He's in the right blue line, but he's getting harassed. Stahl in the neutral ice brings it back in. Power move to Stankoven. He takes a ripper and it either gets blocked by Bobrovsky or goes way over the net. Either which way, the Hurricanes, another beautiful opportunity, and they're unable to capitalize. Stankoven attacking, shot to Bobrovsky, extendo, Polacco. Then it bounces that puck off the boards. Tries to send. Florida Panthers 2-on-1. Kachuk shot. Save. Kochenkov. Kachuk's getting mobbed a little bit by some Hurricanes. Verhage all by himself, and he just shoots it at the boards. Look at that, and it leaves a big old mark on the boards. And that was a save of Bobrovsky across the crease save. And he did it with his glove. That was crazy to see. We got a small commercial break, everybody. Nova Lance in the chat. What if Canes are actually intimidated by the Bob? I mean, honestly, from the way that he's played, you can see that. But I mean, the hard part is, as a professional hockey player, it's not really anything you get to say. You don't really you can't really like, coach, that guy's scary. And your coach is like, you're right. I mean, that's why you can't beat him. He's just too scary for you guys. Hey, everybody, this guy's too scary. Y'all can go home. Hurricanes trying to get on the board. Panthers trying to extend their lead. Not only in the hockey game, but of course the series. They want to go up 3-0. They go up 3-0. This series is over. Not only is this series over, they're getting swept. Again. By the Panthers. Now Martinuk 2-on-1. The pass over to Martinuk. Poke check Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky continuing to show everyone why he's an S-tier hockey player. Panthers another shot. Kochenko saves. Face off. What are we going to do when we see these face offs? What am I going to do when I see this face off? Yeah. I got a face off. We got a face off. Right. For Hagee. Doggies. But he trips over Carrier. By his own fault. He kind of skated into him. Carrier tried to help with the counterattack, but can't stick handle properly. Loses the puck. Now it's just kind of bouncing around in the Panthers area. Carrier wants to help continue his play. And it didn't help yet again. Panthers have it over the blue line. Taking shots, hoping for tips. No tips. Eight o'clock game on Monday? Please don't. Hopefully that's 7 o'clock for me still. They can't get past his ironclad defenses. These defenses are something, I'll tell you. Play resumes. Hurricanes. You gonna attack again? Seriously though. Hurricanes hold the offensive zone. And puck went on a play. Forsling, delay of game against the Panthers right now. Hurricanes, this is what you need. Come on, Hurricanes. Show some life. Here you go. Get to Aho. Aho couldn't get the shot up. Oh, and the puck goes out. The puck goes all the way back. They already cleared it. Come on, Hurricanes. Come on, Hurricanes. You got to do better than that. You got to do better than that if you want to be competitive in this hockey game. Welcome, welcome, welcome for everyone who's came into the stream. I'm Week Haken. I like talking hockey. I do a lot of watch parties, and I do a lot of content on, well, a lot of engagement on X. Ekblad ripped that puck in. And now, Hurricanes. Get it over the blue line. Svechnikov to Gostisbehere. Rather than shoot it, they're going to hold on to it. Are they going to shoot the puck? We'll see. You hear boos. They shoot it. Bobrovsky saves it. 53 seconds left on the power play. Hurricanes still in the offensive zone draw. They win it to Burns. He sends a oh my gosh, diagonal. I was going to say drastically diagonal, or whatever. Diagonal. And guess who has it again? Burns. Got Niembi. He drops it and gives it to Morrow? Maybe? They get a shot. Hurricanes score! 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 Man, they haven't scored in forever. How'd they even do it? Was it a rebound? It may be a rebound. They get a slap shot, and then Stakehoven's right behind. So Burns slaps it. It bounces off of Bobrovsky, falls right next to his pad. Stankoven rushes right in, slaps it, pushes it in. We got a tie hockey game, everybody. We got some excitement in this hockey game, everybody. For a while, it felt like it might be a one-goal game. Now, both teams got to do better. Hurricanes actually shoot the puck into a stick that's on the ice, and it deflects all the way back into their zone, so their attack, they actually had to reset. And it's beautiful to see the Utah Mammoth logo along all the other NHL logos. Just awesome. Hockey is a beautiful thing. Hockey is a beautiful thing, everybody. Here they come, Panthers behind the net. Forsling gets a ripper. But that puck gets cleared. There's still that stick laying in the center of the ice. Surprised no one's picked that up. And with an icing, that stick is definitely getting picked up. And I guess the puck is going to get picked up too. There's attacking offensive zone. They win the faceoff. They're trying to get a shot to bounce off the boards. It does. Kotkaniemi gets to it first. And Hurricanes clear it. Hurricanes reset. They get the puck all the way back in the Panthers zone. Both teams just kind of dumping the puck right now. It's late in the period. 3 minutes left to go in the second. Absolutely. Absolutely is going on in my chat. I don't know if I know who's saying that. Do we have a member from the Zoo Mafia here? From the Zoo Mafia? I'm not sure how I feel about this right now. This game though, we're gonna have an exciting third period. And I think that's what all hockey fans want from this game is an exciting third period. If the Panthers were up, say 3-1, the Hurricanes may have given up, right? And the Hurricanes, they seem like they have a track record of giving up right now. And they're good at giving up, it feels like. Or at least just getting crushed. One of the two. However you want to put it, right? Because they're not they haven't won. But I mean, the way they scored that goal, that really felt like it was like a breakthrough celebration for them. It was kind of funny. All right. Play resumes. Panthers struggling to get the puck in their own zone. We're going to get a penalty for a roughing or a cross check. Refs blew the play dead. Carrier comes in and hip checks Schmidt while he's kind of exposed. So I wonder if they're going to call not necessarily a boarding, but maybe a boarding. Maybe not a major boarding, though. Puck gets moved in. Panthers trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone, but no, both teams struggling to figure out who's going to have the puck. Kochenkov leaps out of his net like a frog. Catch that puck. Dude, I wonder if we'll see Hey, chat, do you think we're going to see any fights between the period? Maybe. All right. Hurricanes win that face-off in their defensive zone, and they clear it right away for an icing, so they're going to have to do it again. Congratulations. You get to do that again. Yeah, boarding is awful, backyard kid. Boarding is pretty bad. I almost got a redirect from Kachuk, it sounded like. Kachuk again. Sends it out to Verhage. Bennett, Panthers, they want to take an opportunity. No, Taylor Hall. He prevents it and moves the puck along. However, he's pinned. And the Panthers bring it back up. Forsling. Panthers in front of the net. A minute 13 left. Ekblad continues to move the puck along. Panthers keep that puck deep. They try a jamming attempt by Kachuk. Verhage, right circle, in the slot. Duggies drags it. Kachuk. Verhage tries to find somebody, but he keeps on getting pushed down. There's no way they're not getting a power play. Panthers are on a power play. And it's so often happening right now in this series that we're getting split power plays between periods, right? A minute for the current period and a minute for the next period. So you get to end the period hot and start the period hot. Panthers control off the faceoff. They try to shoot it from a blue line. It bounced right off of a defenseman's skate. Looks like Slavin. But Panthers choose to get the puck deep. Rodriguez gets it back to the blue line. Panthers going to try to figure out another attack. Send it across the ice. And Burns backhands that puck out of the zone. And another clearing attempt made by the Hurricanes. 4 seconds left. Panthers are just going to sit behind the net as this period ticks to a close. Everybody, I forgot to open a pack. We'll open a pack for the third period for sure. That's how we'll start off the third period. Everybody, this is Week Aiken. This game has been pretty. once the Hurricanes scored, now we have a hockey game. Now we have a hockey game that's exciting to watch. Now we have a hockey game that has potential. Everybody, I'll see you back for the third. Coming on back. I'm coming on back. I'm proud of myself, man. Sometimes I play some Call of Duty in between the middle of the period. Give my mind a little reset. Give my voice a. Well, as long as I'm not doing awful, my voice gets a break. I'm doing awful. I'm screaming at the TV. Because it's never my fault. It's always their fault. All right. Game should be back up shortly, and I'll be live in a minute. It's a cool commercial. Come on, NHL. What do we got? Kitties on a power play? 1 minute left of the Kitties power play. Kitties could just take the lead again. They got it over the line. Now the puck is cleared all the way back. Panthers. See what you can do with this power play. Ooh, a no-look centering pass. Not a good look for the Panthers. That puck goes all the way back to neutral ice. They have to reset for the second time. Haven't gotten a single shot off, I don't believe. Here they go. Schmidt, who scored 3 goals in the first series, hasn't been taking too many shots recently. Panthers shot. Sounds like it was Marchand. Took a shot. Saved by Kochenkov. Kochenkov. All right, Panthers unsuccessful in the power play, but Boquist wraps it around Orlov. Backhand between the legs and destroys Kochenkov as the Panthers score. Taking a 2-1 lead. Kitties pounce. Kitties hunt. Ekblad Passes it up to Rodriguez. Back to Boquist. Boquist just zooms around Orlov and backhands it right past Kochenkov, right 5-hole. Oh, man. All right. Panthers scoring within the first minute and a half. They did not need the power play to accomplish that. Backyard kid, we better have at least one fight. Well, the way that this game is going, if the Panthers are ahead, the Hurricanes have to try so hard. And one of those things about when you are in a dire situation, or if you are like struggling, or you're having to stretch yourself thin to accomplish a task, you're not able to give it your complete focus. That's when you're going to run into these pitfalls and these mistakes. Quist having some really important goals. And Ekblad, he's been getting on a lot of assists. There's having in the offensive zone. It's Rodriguez, Barkov, and Boquist trying to control the puck. Panthers with a little bit more skip to their step too. They're excited. They remembered how it feels, how it tastes to have the flesh of their victim in their mouth. They're on the hunt. The kitties are on the hunt. Here they go, Panthers. They send that puck up. Bennett skates up, takes the shot. Bounces off. Here comes Verhage, sends it to Kachuk in front of the net. The Hurricanes players, they shove the Panthers into Kochenkov. It's not Kachuk's fault. All the Hurricanes players forced them into him. Oh yeah, when you get cross-checked into the goalie, of course you're like, well, fine. I guess if you want me to hurt your goalie, I'll hurt your goalie. There's no way that puck crossed the line. There's no way it did. There's no goal. Oh. That puck did not cross the line. So no goal. And of course, because it was friendly fire, there's no power play or penalty. Bennett, you can't take the face off. Verhage, your turn. Aho wins, and Orlov bounces the puck up for Slavin, and he bounces it up for Hall. Hall tries a board pass to Jarvis, but he doesn't. He can't settle it. So the Panthers now in the forecheck in the Hurricane zone. They're stealing the puck. A hit leads to a turnover, but Seth Jones can't keep the puck in the zone. Kitty's offsides. Kitties. Ekblad sends that puck on in. Hurricanes clear it. Panthers rip it in. And Burns. He attempted to move it along, but the puck's in the netting. What were they fighting men for? Verhage and another guy skated into each other on accident. Yeah, all right, everybody. We got 15 minutes left to go. This is Eastern Conference Final Game 3. Carolina Hurricanes versus the Florida Panthers. Slavin lifts the puck up. And Kachuk tries to start the offense. However, that's interrupted by the Hurricanes. And the Hurricanes battle through the neutral zone. And they dump that puck in. Get pucks deep. And the puck has gone both ways back to the Panther zone, but now heading back to the Hurricane zone. Teams taking opportunities, exchanging maybe one shot per every other zone entry right now. Sakov, beautiful move to try to get past Forsling. But of course, the Panthers always are in pairs, and he's helped out by his fellow defenseman. Hurricanes in front. They take a point-blank shot at Bobrovsky. He saves it. Another shot against Bobrovsky, but the people in front block it. And more people in front block a second shot. Hurricanes' best look of the period. And he gets shoved to the ice. The Panthers are just physical. You try to shield the puck, they'll just cross-check you to the ice. Panthers across the ice. Mikula, shot, score, score, score! Panthers up 3-1. The most disgusting shot that you never expected to go in. Ew. Ew, that shot was disgusting. Robertson had a posting out. That's what it was. Just a laser beam. Nico Mikola giving the Panthers a 2-goal cushion. The Hurricanes thought they had to work hard before. Hall tried to get set up for a centering feed, but that was easily negated. Hurricanes pass it to the Panthers skate. 2-on-1 for Panthers. Goal! Score! Score! This hockey game is over. Dmitry Orlov tries to clear the puck, but he passes it right into the Panthers' skates. The Panthers pass it from one to the other. Shot Barkey's stronger. Hurricanes are dead. Orlov tries to clear it. It goes right into Kachuk's elbow. Dmitry Orlov has definitely been their casualty for this evening. There they go. Panthers, 2 goals in 29 seconds. Hurricanes, when you thought that they had to work hard before, and when you thought they had to work even harder, the amount of hard that they have to work right now, I can't even comprehend. I could not comprehend the Panthers losing from this. They just dump it out softly, get a change of players, and the Hurricanes are in a tough situation. Again. Stankoven comes in with speed, brings the puck all the way down the ice. But his offensive opportunity was negated. Nikola, one of the goal scorers, got bumped by Stankoven on his attack and went hard into the boards. Nikola decided to skate straight into the boards, apparently. His legs got tied up with Stankoven. Ouch. Now we go to a commercial break. Let's see what Hockey X has to say, everybody. The shot is so good from Mikola. It's loading. This one account says, bearing a complete collapse in South Florida, Panthers will be moving on to their third straight Stanley Cup final. Carolina just doesn't seem to have it. And I mean, anybody who's watching the series, you don't have a choice but to agree. The Hurricanes, every time they act like they're They every time they act like they're competitive, the next shift they just show that they're not. It's crazy how hard they're getting crushed right now. Barkov scoring that goal. Oh my god. I mean, at this point, bro. At this point, bro. At this point, bro. I don't know, bro. It's hard to say. There's pick up that puck. Panthers move that puck along. No, that puck comes all the way back. All the way back. Ekblad just brings it right behind his net. Dude, when the Panthers just know they literally don't have to do anything. They literally don't have to do anything. They're offsides. They're just going to dump that puck in. They don't care. Hurricanes aren't scoring 3 goals, let alone 4. Panthers score again. I look at the chat for a second. Barkov. This game is over. This game is over. 4 goals on 8 shots. The Hurricanes, they just flub the puck out. They don't clear it. And then Barkov takes it, shoots it, and Gossespierre tips it into his own net. Five one. Oh my gosh, the Carolina Hurricanes. They just can't get it done. 13 straight losses in a conference final. No, this would be 15. 15 straight losses. Oh my gosh. That's insane. So Svechnikov tried the cheeky between the legs, no look redirect. Now the Panthers have another 2-on-1. Marchand shot! Stop! 6-1 Panthers! Get out of their arena! You can't compete with them. Don't try. Don't think about it. Don't even enter the offensive zone. This hockey game is over. Your team is nothing. You have no near the amount of talent that the Panthers have. Give it up. You're an embarrassment. Absolutely crushed. Is this a Stanley Cup game? Panthers are making this look like a preseason game. A timeout for the Hurricanes. What's that? 4 goals in like 2 minutes on like 6 shots? More. What do you say? What guys? What guy? Like, what do you say if you're the? Oh, is it offsides? What does it do good to challenge it when it's 5-1? What are you gonna do when it's already 5-1? Why would you even considering a challenge when it's 5-1? Consider. What's going on with Aho? His helmet's off. Chat, what's going on? Any Hurricane fans in the chat that are still here? Kachuk in the box. Kachuk kind of just tackles Aho. The fact that that's like the fact that that's just part of the sport. The fact that you can legitimately hunt somebody down in a hockey game and just start punching them and put them in a headlock is insane. We're back to another commercial, everybody. I just can't believe I mean, I can believe where we're at, but I can't believe where we're at. You know what I mean? It's just wow. Puck is sent in. Hurricanes score. Backhander. 10 seconds into the power play. Hey, the Hurricanes showing some life. 9 minutes in the third period. Or left in the third period. Stankoven, oh man, Stankoven and Jarvis kind of left all alone. Panthers definitely left their guard down right there. Nobody was on Stankoven. That was almost too easy for those two. That was way too easy. All right, Lindell over the line. Panthers right in front. They're jamming. They're jamming. The puck comes out. Shot. It bounces off by Kulikov. Kulikov trying to make it 7-2. Panthers how many high danger chances have the Panthers had? It's kind of disgusting. Dynamic quads, Marchand, Barkov, Mikula, Boquist. Everyone on the Panthers chips in. Everyone on the Panthers is able to do something. And that's what makes this team so just beautiful. And honestly, that's what a lot of Stanley Cup teams feel like they are, is that everybody chips in. Every team that wins the Stanley Cup is a team where everybody really chips in. Panthers in front of the net again. They're not going to stop attacking. They're still circling around. Backhander attempts. The Panthers, they're toying with them, but they're still giving them a lot to think about right now. Forsling just brings it behind his net. Man, that Jarvis goal that was a beauty. That was a beauty, but at the same time, that was a goal that they had to get, right? That was the goal they had to get because they were just so wide open. And not just that, when you're down 5 goals, 6-1, you gotta get something going, right? You gotta do something. Hurricanes want their second one in the same amount of shots. They're on the offensive attack. They're giving the Panthers a hard time right now. At least it looks like it from the first 30 seconds. Panthers clear it. And that's another thing is that the Hurricanes, they don't have a choice to pull their goalie. What are you supposed to do when you're down 2-0 in the Eastern Conference Final? And going down 3-0 is a death sentence. You got to pull your goalie. You just wonder when they're going to do it. They're going to have to do it when they have possession. They have it in the Panther zone right now, but not necessarily possession that would make you confident. And just as I say that, Kulikov bounces it off the boards, and Rodriguez skates down the ice. Slavin passes the puck up. Hurricanes get a very, very weak shot. That was Carrier on the net. Almost a 3-game lead, everybody. Oh, the fact that's we're in a commercial break. Oh man, dude, I was looking at ESPN for some basket. Oh my gosh, the Timberwolves are winning. They're shitting on them too. They're crushing them. We playing basketball. There go the Nope. I was gonna start calling a hockey game while watching a basketball game. Damn. What's that 22? That's 40 points. What a blowout. Hockey game is back. Hockey game is back. All right, everybody. Backyard kid lock in. Mod lock in. All right. Hurricanes. Dump that puck in. But it just doesn't stay there for long. You really got to wonder when the Hurricanes are going to pull their goalie. What are you going to do? Wait for there to be 3 minutes left? Like, honestly, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, Bennett is trying to fight Svechnikov. Man, you just skate out to Svechnikov skated next to Bennett, got cross checked, and then Bennett just like grabbed him and threw him to the ice. They're just showing a replay of the previous goal. Ovi's broken stick. Welcome, Brett. Welcome back. I haven't seen you forever. Whoa, Ovi's broken stick hasn't been here forever. Oh my God, yes, the fight, but a little too late. Yeah. Well, I mean, Yeah, there's no railing over that, and even that, the Panthers have a power play. Panthers running into everybody, but the puck's back on their zone, and it's pinned against Bobrovsky. More Russ up behind the Panthers' net. Ovi's broken stick. You came in time. Let's open a hockey pack. Yeah? Let's do it. A Metal Universe pack. One of our favorite. And this has 7 cards per pack. Then this year's set has 6 cards. So they're taking away our cards. Well, they can take away our cards if they start making them in better quality. Because oh my gosh, I feel like half the cards I get have broken edges. I try to be a careful pack opener and even a safe card extractor. All right, no thick boys. Panthers try, dude. They like care, but they don't care. It's 4-4. It looks like. JJ Paterka of the Buffalo Sabres. Of course, the Buffalo Sabres. They have not made the playoffs in 14 seasons. 14 seasons of not making the playoffs. Can you believe that? That's that's a long time. That is a long time. I think I might have to move some of my cards back a little bit so I can have some room. Here we go. Marcus Foligno. Hey, I'm a part of the Marcus Foligno fan club. Anders Lee. Darcy Kemper, who's actually on the Los Angeles Kings. All right, everybody. And our spectacular card for tonight. Brock Faber, Metal Universe rookie. All right. That's cool. Brock Faber, Skybox rookie. Couple of dings on the top, but other than that, it looks great. And then we still have 2 more cards. We have Austin Matthews, who got eliminated by the Florida Panthers. Sean Farrell, Montreal Canadiens, our rookie. I'm very pleased with the Brock Faber, but now I'm starting to feel like I have a bunch of Brock Faber cards. When you sign an $8 million contract in your second season, you're probably gonna do pretty decent. But it's cool to get another rookie. I like rookies. That's insane for a franchise. 15 straight conference final game losses. Of course, Marchand's on the ice at the end. Panthers have some tough customers. Rats on the ice. Marchand takes a run at someone. The Rats come raining down. Panthers crushed them 6-2. Wow. Like, wow. Talk about a third period explosion. 42 to 56 hits. 25 to 28 shots in favor of the Panthers. 33 to 26 hits in favor of the Hurricanes, or face-offs in favor of the Hurricanes. The hits was in favor of the Panthers. 22 to 45 penalty minutes in favor of the Panthers. Block shots 12 to 17 in favor of the Panthers. 4 to 6 takeaways in favor of the Panthers. Giveaways 15 to 19 in favor of the Panthers. The Panthers giving up more opportunities, but just embarrassing. Continuing to embarrass the Hurricanes. Those Hurricanes are getting embarrassed so bad. Like, so bad. That's going to be it, everybody. This game, they got destroyed. It was bad. It was really bad. And they didn't even have to try for half the game. Not even half the game. But everybody, thank you so much for watching. What an insane hockey game. That was incredible. You know, I'll be back for the Oilers Stars game 3 when it's back in Edmonton tomorrow night. I hope everybody continues to have a great weekend and have a great Saturday night, everyone. It's Week Hagen. I can't wait to talk hockey with you next time. That's all. Well, it has like a couple things.